This video is brought to you by viewers like you. Consider supporting us on Patreon.
Yo, what the fuck is up, everybody out there on the YouTube stores? How are you guys doing? Oh my god, we're in a different city today, and it smells like yakiniku. There's a couple of yakiniku places around here. Fuck. But anyway, yeah, welcome back, everybody, to Tkyorants. NHK Mai. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, it is hot today, and you know what I learned, or like I relearned, or I remembered today? Like, God, it was just so hot. Like, it's just been hot this whole fucking trip. And so I had some water that I bought at the 100 yen shop before I came out here today. And I put I just poured the water on my face or what, I was like, damn, like this water is all lukewarm and shit. It's not refreshing at all. And I was like, wait, my face is all sweaty. And so I poured, you get to the point, when you're so hot that you just like pour water on your face. And like I did that, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm on, like, it's hot outside and I'm on my motorcycle. Like, this water, even if I get on my clothes, is gonna dry within like an hour or so. So yeah, I just sprayed water all over my body, my neck and my face and my hair, and it just feels so cool now in this weather. I should have poured it on my arms too, now that I think about it. Luckily, this isn't horrible sunburn weather. This is nice, just regular tanning weather. So that's nice. Okay, we want to turn left at the Kenminkan Kaikan Dori Nihairu. Okay, cool. Cool. Coolest school in the summertime. But anyway, yeah, God, just look at this town. We're in Maebashi City in Gunma Prefecture, and just, I love the fact that, I was feeling really guilty in August that I didn't go out and, go on a motorcycle ride. I was like, man, it's summer. I should really go out on a motorcycle ride and blah, 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 blah. But, every day it was, 36 degrees, at least in Tokyo. It was just, I remember walking to 3 minutes away to the supermarket near us, near the guest house, and I felt fucking just like I was gonna pass out. I the heat, God, it was just horrible. And that was in the midday when the sun was the hottest, or the highest in the whatever the fuck. And yeah, I just didn't feel good about that. Okay, 17. Yeah, we want to get on this one. And yeah, it's just I was like, man, I literally just stayed inside for most of August and just enjoyed my air conditioner and ran away from the sun. But now it's it's fall, it's September while I'm filming this. Yeah, well, this video will be released sooner than later. I make videos that are, not evergreen, but what do you call it? They're not time sensitive to being released. And then there's videos that I want to release as soon as I make them. And this is going to be one of those videos. But yeah, this is yeah, so this is gonna, I don't know, it's nice that this is the weather is just so perfect right now. It's 20s, mid-20s, and I'm going to some mountain, some hotel in the middle of the mountains just to go up these fucking hills. It's really cool, just to go up these mountain paths on spaghetti. But I only have a couple hours left of daylight, and I kind of got to rush to get up the mountain and then go down, because I only have, God, I don't know what time is it. It's probably 2:30, maybe close to 3. So I only have 2 hours left of sunlight, and I got to get all the way out of this city and then go up this mountain. Go up Route 122 to get to this place in the mountain. Yeah, there was a road that I could go around the mountain for, and I'm like, what? Nah, dude, I want to go on the Route 120. Yeah, you could go on Route 120, which is called the romance route for some reason, or you go Route 122. And I'm like, yeah, for right now 122, and then I'll go up the regular route, the nice route on the way back home when I have more daylight, because I'll be I'll be trying to save money by not going on that fucking highway again. I mean, it's more fun going this way anyway. I mean, look at this. Like, look at this scenery. Like, I think, when was the last time I saw scenery like this in Tokyo? You know? Like, big-ass, giant fucking trees. Like, maybe in southern Tokyo, in between Tokyo and Kanagawa, but, yeah, not that often. It's very nice. Like, all these names I don't know. Subuta, Shubukawa, Numuta, Namuta. I don't fucking know. Just fun. Different names. But yeah, it's just, anyway, big shout out to today's sponsor, Nagano Shimbashi Guest House. Boom! Look, guys, if you need a cheap place to stay, you're thinking about coming to Tokyo for even just a little bit, I highly recommend checking them out. They are fucking awesome. They're badass, and I was supposed to turn right there, but it's okay. I can turn right again. Can't I? No, it wants me to turn around. Okay. U-turn time, baby. Thank you for making me a part of this. Love that. Rizzo, what are you doing? What? Nothing. Stand still, Rizzo. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. Ha ha ha. Yeah. But anyway, shout out to them. You want a cheap place to stay in Tokyo, under $400 a month. Fucking awesome location. Very cool people to live with. Then, yeah. Check out Nakano Shimbashi Guest House. Links down below. And at the end, tell them that Papa Tikyo sent you. Hell yeah. Look at these Aoki Ganka. Cool. Eye Clinic. Blue Tree Eye Clinic. God, it's so funny when I'm like writing. Like sometimes I'll just like fucking think of random musicals that I heard. Like that one where it's like that song with when Neil Patrick Harris was hosting the Tonys, and then fucking not Hugh Grant, what is it? The guy who played Logan comes in and he just starts giving him shit. I love that. Your show is how I met your mother. I'll do the show, I'll do the other. Stick to your sitcom, stick to your situation comedy. Oh no, Hugh Jackman, no. You should know better. You are a host, or so you say. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Something did not make 'em laugh. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. The Open University of Japan. Hosou Daigaku. I don't know if that's the correct translation. The Open University of Japan. There you go, baby. It's open. Go in there. They're waiting for you. But anyway, yeah, guys. So, you know, it's like I wanted to make an update video about Daniel because, like, he made a big announcement that he wants to, like, well, it was just a big announcement. I don't know if he's going to follow through with it, but it seemed like this time around he's thinking about following through with it. And for all of you guys who don't know him, you know, I think this will be cool. Also, big shout out to NordVPN. Boom. Look, guys, you know, especially if you're getting a lot of trolls like Daniel, sometimes it's good to be a little bit extra protected, and that's where NordVPN comes in and gets your back. If you use my promo code down below, you'll get a nice, decent discount. And on top of that, you know, you'll be helping me out. And plus, like, even if you don't use NordVPN, just get yourself a VPN, guys. Whenever you're online, use it. Trust me, it's gonna help. But yeah, and I guess question of the day is, what do you guys think about Daniel's updates recently regarding wanting to quit YouTube and all that jazz? And if you don't know who Daniel is, or just simply don't care, then tell me, just random fucking question. When was the last time you got your hair cut? How much did it cost? And how often do you get your hair cut every year? Because I haven't gotten my hair cut in a while. Like, I just don't cut my hair. You know, I've been letting it grow out for a while. And, yeah, shit. How long have I been having it grow for a while? It's been growing for, like, I haven't cut it in like 2 years. I used to cut the sides and the back of it, and it would be like kind of bolsa, like kind of like like a hare's, like it was a horse's tail or whatever. But yeah, I was just thinking, like, I should grow out the hair on the sides though, because if you're not, like, it's such a pain in the ass to precisely cut the top of my hair to make sure it's even with the sides and shit on a regular basis. And yeah, it's just a pain in the ass, so I don't like messing with it. So I just was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just grow out my hair. Who cares? God damn it. Yeah. I need to turn right. Where? Here? I guess it's here that I gotta turn right. Excuse me. Coming through. Okay, and take this road. This is the weird thing about taking country roads and stuff too. Sometimes it's like, take this very, very thin road, narrow ass road, all the way to this bigger road. I'm like, okay, cool. It doesn't look like this road goes anywhere, but I will take it. Now look at how close we are to the mountains, guys. This is nice. We're in just some random fucking suburb of this town. Yeah. Oh man, this is fucking good. But yeah, I just, I wanted to make an update about Dan, because it's just like, there's so much. I wanted to do a video essay about him. I have a bunch of footage from when I met him in person in Osaka a while ago, and I wanted to do like kind of a video essay talking about him and everything. But recently I've just been considering maybe just cut up the vlog and make it all jump cutty or whatever, and then just, just not really do a video essay on him, because like he's wanting to get off the internet. He said that he deleted a lot of videos where that were like embarrassing, that he didn't want girls to find or whatever, and all this shit. So it's just like it's funny, it's weird, and it's funny. But yeah, so I mean, for all of you guys who don't know Daniel is this English dude. He's half Malaysian. He's half Malaysian Chinese, I thought. I don't think Malaysian is a race, but he's half Malay. His mom is Malaysian. His dad is English, and he grew up in jolly good old England. And okay, I gotta go left and then do right. Go up that hill. Okay. Fucking weird ass instructions. Just go up the random hill up here. Okay. Cool city planning, dude. But yeah, Daniel, he looks, even though his dad is white, he looks more Asian than he does white. And he grew up in jolly old, I don't know, some place that's in the countryside versus London. And yeah, he's just an introverted dude who, grew up watching, like drawing shit on DeviantArt and all that jazz. And anyway, he ended up, like after high school or whatever, he ended up not going to university, and he would just do part-time jobs to get money so he could just go on these trips to Asia, where he would go for a couple months and then just, meet some girls or whatever online before he went, and then go and date them, and then just have it go to shit. And then eventually he did that enough where he's like, you know what, I think I'll make some videos about this. And yeah, he ended up making a bunch of videos about, like, he's like, why I think my girlfriend is fat and ugly, and just totally trolling the internet. And for so long, all these people thought that he was just they thought that he was like a method actor or something. He was just like really deep in character, like Ken Tanaka used to be, Okay, I gotta go this way, I guess. Gotta go down that road. Gotta take a right here. Do. Got so many twists and turns. I guess if I had my speaker thing that Tetsu let me borrow hooked up to my GPS, I'd know where to turn right or whatever. But And no one trusts these GPS robots anyway. Look at this. This looks fucking cool. Holy shit. This is really nice. This is like some Instagram photo shit right here. But again, I'm kind of racing against time right now, so I can't dilly-daddle. I got to get over this mountain before it gets all dark and people are racing or just not paying attention, driving like me right now. At least during the day, I can see stuff that jumps out at me. But yeah, you know, Daniel, he just wanted to, you know, like he kept just doing this thing where he was just meeting chicks online beforehand, and like, you know, they'd be like, I'm your girlfriend from now on. And he's like, yeah, cool, you're my girlfriend. And he just started making videos, you know, talking about just complaints. And I get, you know, like in retrospect, it made sense because he didn't have any friends to judge him and be like, Daniel, that's kind of fucked up, you shouldn't put that online. Like, he didn't have any close, good influences in his life to call him out when he was doing stupid shit. So of course he's just like, oh yeah, this is totally okay. Just talking about getting chlamydia and putting it on the internet, that's fine. It's like that picture of the dog and there's a big fire around him and he's like, this is fine. This is fine right here. God, I'm going on all these swervy country roads. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Where am I going? Who am I doing? But this is fun. Okay, so I go up this way and then take another right. Cool. God, who would, you know, Daniel, you should be happy that I'm talking about you during a very scenic route like this. God damn, look at this. Like the rice, I guess, is about to be harvested or something. Look at this, it's all yellow. All this yellow stuff right here is rice. That's cool. I don't think I've been to this part of Gunma before. I've been up the mountains, I've been through the cities, but I haven't been in like countryside of Gunma. And look at this, like I don't even know why this route is, like I could have gone on some main roads, but the GPS put me on these roads. And the funny thing is like, you know, I'm on a motorcycle, so like any road I go on, it doesn't matter like about the distance or whatever, because I got a motorcycle, I can cut through traffic, you know. But it's like, I guess Google's like, hey, we're gonna take Tikyo on the scenic route, baby. Hell yeah. Okay, and it looks like I can just take this road most of the way, 101. Yeah, most of the fucking way. And then it switches to 122, I guess. Cool. Yeah, Daniel, you should be happy. I know you're watching this. You should be happy that you get to see such awesome scenery while you're hearing my ass talk. But anyway, it's just like, so Daniel's all talking about how, like, he got infamous online because he would just share these, like, overly TMI stories that made him look bad. Stop. Okay. He'd share all these stories about that would just make him look bad, you know, of just being like, hey, you know, my girlfriend isn't hot or whatever, etc., etc., etc. And you know, just like he had all these fucking stupid ass topics, you know, and it was always just so silly, you know. And anyway, I just like recently, you know, if you guys want to know more, just check out my two previous videos. I think I made like 3 on him already, just my motorcycle videos. But and look at that, that's a rice vending machine. Very cool. Shazaijo, cool. Choose Haijo, sweet. But I thought like this would be a nice kind of light topic to talk about while I'm cruising through this area of Japan that I don't know. I mean, this is so cool. I don't know, like I'm at least a couple hundred kilometers outside of fucking Tokyo right now. I took the toll highway all the way here. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing, you know? Like my arms are all tan and shit. I should just be riding without a fucking I should just be riding without a shirt on, getting a tan in the front part of my body. But anyway, I just like this, there was gonna be good weather for today and tomorrow, so I was just like, fuck it, I should get out of I should get out of Tokyo just for a bike ride. And you know, I went to the ocean the last 2 times for camping, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go camping this time. I found a nice hotel for $50 that's washitsu. You know, it's a Japanese style hotel room, and you know, if I pay $30 extra, I'll get lunch and dinner. But you know, I can ask when I get there. I'm curious if it's a buffet or something, I'll pay that much. But if not, I'll just go to the convenience store. And that's the funny thing too. Like, I always know people, like, you hear people being like, oh, I need myself a hot meal. And I guess if you were eating cold meals for a while, that would make sense. But you know, it's just like you know, I'm a guy who's like convenience store food. You know, it's fine. You know, just rice balls. Rice balls keep all day. You know, that's why they ate them so much in Pokemon. They're just on those trips, you know. Ooh. But anyway, it's funny because Daniel said recently, he's like, I'm gonna quit YouTube. You know, he's like, my YouTube doesn't pay that much anymore. He's just, it's so funny because it's like, I know, like, I don't know Daniel as a person, you know, but I do know what he's going through. As like, I can feel like I know what he's going through. Like I felt that way. Like, one of the reasons I go on these trips outside of Tokyo is just to get out of my head, you know, get out of my fucking head and just kind of feel something again, you know, like get out of my head and just fucking stop thinking so much and just get out of Tokyo, you know, break the routine, you know. And also, I can make these rants. I can make a shit ton of rants in like one, you know, ippatsu, in one blow. And I get to just, you know, look at this. This is beautiful ass scenery right here. And I've got a motorcycle. Like, this is what you have a motorcycle for. Just to experience shit like this, you know? It's so fucking cool. But anyway, I don't know. I just I feel well, anyway, like when I was in I think it was the first, where was it? When I was in I think maybe like Chiba or whatever, I always call my friend, and if he's not on the phone or if I can't get him, I use WhatsApp and I'll leave him a message, and that's cool. On WhatsApp you can leave like an audio message for like 30 minutes or whatever. So I just sat down there and I was having my thoughts or whatever, and not like being alone in that tent, and it's all windy and violently loud outside. I'm like, man, I'm kind of horny. It's like, what? Kind of horny. Like, I kind of miss, like, you know, this would be great if I had like one of those girls that I had a fling with or whatever, like just you know, sit, like, you know, laying here naked with me or whatever, enjoying the scenery, so to speak, you know. And like, I think like when you're in a place like Daniel, where it's like you don't really have any career prospects, right? And you're living at your mom's house, you know, and like your mom has her life, your sister has her thing going, and so it's like, well, what do you have going? Like, you didn't, you know, you don't have any credentials, you don't really have any friends, and the only people that interact with you on a regular basis are asshole trolls that are just trying to fuck with you for fun. You know, it's like, what else do you have going for you, you know? And it's like, well, yeah, I guess you're horny, and then you want like somebody to be there. Like, you want the ultimate relationship. I mean, like, I think ultimately that's what we all want, you know? Like, we want the same love as our parents, but with sex pretty much, you know? It's like, we want somebody who we can completely trust, who will take care of us and be there for us, but also we can be like, we can share the most intimate part of ourselves, which is sex, you know. Like, some people would say like intimate parts are like when you're dying of cancer and they hold your hair while you puke in the toilet or something. It's like, oh yeah, that too, but I mean, like, what, you know, what is something that like a dude and a chick can do that a hetero guy and a hetero guy can't do? Yeah, exactly, you know. It's like and that's the one thing too, and I have a theory too, which is like, if your girlfriend goes on the pill, you will fall in love with her, because it's just like, when you get that natural release with no condom, nothing blocking you, not having to pull out, there's something hormonal that changes in both of you. That's just like empty gas station. That's just like, wow, man, like that felt good, you know, like I really like this person. They let me do that. Hell yeah. Like there has to be a certain level of trust there, because if you're on the pill, then that means that like both of you gotta obviously, like, you know, take care of your hygiene down there for one or another, and then also like you're like, okay, that person's not cheating on me, so like we can have unprotected sex and it's not that big an issue, you know. And that's really important. But it's just like so I understand, like when you get in that, like everyone I think gets to that kind of part of their life where they're like, man, I'm really sad. I want some of that intimate loving and sex, you know. I want to be able to share my boredom with somebody, you know. Oh god, it smells like shit. God, right as I'm talking about nice beautiful sex stuff, it just, oh, that must have been a cow stable or something back there. Anyway, look, hey, there's some mountains, guys. Cool. That mountain fucks. I take a picture. I think that's what it's there. You can pull over and take a picture. But look, there's all those trees in the way. It's okay. We'll get a cool picture on the way there or whatever. But look at all the rice. Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker. God, it smells like cow shit. Ugh. Well, whatever, you know. I guess that's part of the thing, right? But anyway, it's just like Daniel, because he's not in Asia, because of coronavirus making it so he can't travel, you know, he's more depressed because he wants a girlfriend. And yeah, he just fucking, you know, again, like this guy, he, like, the thing about Daniel is like he wants to change, but he doesn't want to change, you know. And that's the funny thing about his channel, is that he's always complaining about how like life is unfair and how, like, you know, he just wants the cornfields in Japan. You know, he just wants to, like, you know, he wants a girlfriend, whatever, so bad. And I'm like, but dude, you haven't done any fucking, like, on occasion he'll make a really good reflective video being like, yeah, you know, I really fucked up, you know, like I had a good thing with this chick and I fucked it up. And I'm like, dude, that's your pattern, man. Like that's what keeps happening. You say you want to make good or you want to make like solid content where people aren't using you for your content. Okay, what are you doing, dude? Why are you going so slow? Because he's an old man, I guess. Old woman. Anyway, fucking idiot. But it's just like, you know, like Daniel, he says he wants quality content. He wants like good subscribers that come here and support him. But then when he realizes that he doesn't get as many views as before, he takes that at face value as negative, and then he's just like, well, fuck it, I might as well make drama videos again. And it's like, what's more important to you? You said you wanted to like have an actual girlfriend and somebody who you don't share drama with anymore. And it's like, you can't have you can have both, but you got to put in effort towards the other kind of videos you want to make, dude, or else it's just going to be a vicious repeating cycle, man. Like, it's your choice, you just got to make it, dude. And I don't know, it's funny because it's like he clearly knows what he needs to do, but he just doesn't want to do it because he's like, there's no immediate gratification in that. And it's like it's just one of those things where it's like a fat guy says he really wants to lose weight, but then he'll eat McDonald's or something, or like me, he'll eat really bad junk food, you know, or whatever, and they'll be like, oh, I wanted to change, but it's like, well, why are you eating this bad food? It's like, well, I want to change, but I don't want to put in the effort. Like, fuck that, you know. And I understand, but I don't agree, you know. I understand, but it's just like the frustrating thing about him is that he says he wants to make all these changes, but he doesn't, you know. He doesn't make those changes. He says he wants to, but then he doesn't. And it's like everyone's rooting for him. Like, he's got a really good voice. He could do voice acting, you know, he could narrate audiobooks, you know, he could fucking, like, he could really just take a break from YouTube for a year or two and work on himself and fucking A, and just come back. And I bet he'd be better, you know, like, he's just like, but again, like, he doesn't have a solid friend group. He doesn't have anybody that's really there to help him out. So of course he's just like, well, I suck. Might as well just keep doing the same shit I've been doing that I don't want to fix, you know? And it's just, it's sad because he has more, like, you know, he doesn't work. He has his mom's house that's like, that he can go back to at any time, you know? Like, it's so funny. Like, I always, when people ask me, like, what's your favorite anime? I always say, Hagane no Renki Jutsushi, which is Full Metal Alchemist. I love Full Metal Alchemist, and, you know, that's one of my favorite animes. And, you know, there's this girl who does the song for it called Yui, and the theme song for Full Metal Alchemist is called Again, the one that she sings. And I love the lyrics, and you know, that's the thing, like, Japanese songs, like, not only, like, how can Japan fuck up movies and like live action TV shows so easily, but Japanese music and like anime can hit so well, like a lot of the time, you know? And anyway, like, Again, Yui, you know, she has these great lyrics where it's like, you know, for Again, where it's like, shit, where it's like, Subite Hazugen wa Dare Itadochi, you know, what is it, Genjutsu? Wow, look at that fucking, I'm so ADHD, I apologize, guys, I just, god damn. But anyway, she has this one, the one part of the lyrics is like, Mo sugi no door akeru datte wa nanka no, wait, mo sugi no door doko ni akeru to kangaiteru, you know, mo kaereru basho wa nakunatte n da, you know, it's like I have no place to go back to. And like that song, like, fuck, I wish I could remember like fucking like the exact Japanese lyrics, but it's so good because she's talking about how it's like you leave one life to get to the other, like, you know, to start a new life. And people think like the only way you can do that is if you die, and then like all of a sudden you're reincarnated or whatever. But this song is about the Elric boys, you know, like about from Full Metal Alchemist. And, you know, the song is talking about how these guys, or these two boys, you know, like at the beginning of the story, their mom dies, you know. Their mom dies, I think, of like a random illness or whatever. And they try to use alchemy to bring her back. But the thing is that you can't bring back human life. You know, it's not possible. And they have this thing called Tolka Kolkan, which is like you need to, like, in order to gain something, you have to give up something of equal value. And I love that. Like, in Japanese people are always like, who? Like, you know, when I say that, Tolka Kolkan, which literally means like equivalent, the law of equivalent exchange. And, you know, like, that story really hits because it's just like, you know, I in a way, like, you know, it's like my mom didn't die and I didn't have to run away. But it's like, in a way, like, I really hated America, you know, like, I hated being poor. I hated how my friends were just leaving, you know, our town and like getting married or just like, yeah, moving away. And it's like, I didn't feel like there was a place for me. And I kept, like, you know, coming to Japan for vacation because I thought, like, you know, if I come here enough and I kind of test out because I'm always the guy who tests out things before I fucking, you know, make a purchase or whatever. And, you know, and like the same thing of like coming to Japan. Like, I came here 3 times, and then on the 3rd time, like, just for fun, I was applying for jobs, and one of the jobs was like, hey, you know, we can hire, like, you know, if you want to work with us, we'll hire you. And I was like, wait, what? And they're like, yeah, we got a job for you. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, I guess so. And you know, like while I've been in Japan, you know, the like, you know, when I moved, shit, where, okay, go this way, yeah. You know, when I moved out of my mom's house, like, you know, when I was 18, you know, I went to Japan for my first trip, and I ended up coming for like 3 months. And you know, my plan was to because I went to community college first, so they didn't have any requirements for going to the dorm. So I was like, I'll stay with my mom for like a month or two and then move out. Like my friend and I had already been talking about getting a place, you know, but then I came home as like a surprise for my mom. Be like, hey, you know, I came home early, you know, what's up? And then she was just not happy at all. And then one day when I went out to go see my friends, she had packed up all my shit, and she's like, yeah, you can't live here anymore. And I was like, wait, what? And I was like, you know, I'm starting school soon. And I was already like, I'm already talking to Mike about, you know, we're moving in together. Like, I was just going to stay here for another month or two, like until, you know, like, I forgot what it, like until his school starts. So we already like found a place, you know, that we want to stay in. And she's like, yeah, you can't stay here. And I was so pissed off because my little brother ended up staying at my mom's house till he was like 26, you know? So, like, it's so funny how my mom's like, you know, why don't you like me? Why don't you ever call? And I'm like, maybe it's because you fucking not only put me in foster care, but you kicked me out of the house when I was 18. Like, you know, she got so pissed off when I didn't go to my college graduation. And I was like, she's like, you worked so hard. I'm like, you paid for nothing, like, you know? And you kicked me out of the house. Like, fuck you, you know? This isn't about you. This is about me. And anyway, I mean, like, the whole point of those lyrics is just like, you know, like, you know, it's like you have no place to go back to, you know? You're gone. You can't go, you know? And it's like, that's so true. Like, you know, mo kaeru basho wa mo nai, you know, nakunatta, you know? And like hikikaesanai koto wa dekinai. It's like you can't turn back time, you can't go back, you know. And I like that. I love those lyrics. But here, we're gonna take a little break while I go and take a cool Instagram picture of this. God, that song is so good. I think the first time I heard that was on a Muppet song, or the Muppet movie. Oh man, this video is gonna look so tight though. Like the GoPro, the saturation and everything. Fucking it, this looks so much more epic than what the camera showed off. It makes them look so small, but it's actually huge. It's very cool. On the road again. God, it smells like cow shit. Anyway, so it's just like, yeah, sorry for the tangent on the Full Metal Alchemist thing, but I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is that, like, look, Daniel's parents, like, Daniel has a house that he can always go back to, and I'm pretty sure his mom, fucking shit. Just fucking go. Dude, fucking, what are you doing? Incompetent dumbass. Ugh. Making me fucking slam my finger on the fucking mirror. Damn it. Anyway. Excuse me, can I ask for directions right in the middle of people going behind me? Why, sure. Gunma Konju no Mori. Insect forest? Okay, cool. Anyway, I guess we're going left here. But, you know, I mean, the whole thing is that I think that no matter how Daniel fucks up, you know, his mom will always be there to kind of give him a place to stay. You know, I remember when when Daniel was hanging out, when I was hanging out with him in Osaka, you know, that night that his wife decided to break up with him, that was the same night I hung out with him. You know, his wife basically, like, she saw him putting in the code for his iPad. So when he was gone, she checked his iPad and saw that he had fucked a chick or two when he was in the Airbnb. You know, and all these people were like, "You're such an asshole, Daniel. You know, you weren't, you know, I can't believe you cheated on your wife." And it's like, you know the reason why he was cheating, right? Oh, you don't know? It's because his wife wasn't fucking him anymore. Did you know that in Japan you can actually divorce your wife or husband if they stop having sex with you? Like, there's 6 reasons you can have a divorce, and that's one of them. Is that, like, look, she stopped fucking me, and I think that means she doesn't love me, and instead of trying to get over her intimacy problems, yeah, she's done nothing, and I want to just move on because sex is a big deal for me, and I don't want to cheat. And in Japan, they'll grant you a divorce based on those grounds. Who the fuck told me that? Who the fuck told me that? Oh yeah, it was my buddy Rich. He told me. So, I mean, the thing is that, like, Daniel's wife, she didn't want to fuck him. And he's like, well, okay, well, I'm going to get out of here and go to Airbnb or whatever. She's like, yeah, fine, do that. And that's why he got the sex doll. Like, he never really said why he got the sex doll in his videos. He's like, oh, it was just for fun. But the fact was that his wife wasn't fucking him, you know? And so it's like, okay, and then he gets the sex doll, but then he's like, yeah, this is kind of, you know, he's like, yeah, this was for a clickbait video or whatever. Yeah, I don't really need this anymore. And, yeah, and then he's like, okay, well, I'm going to go on Tinder to see who wants to fuck. And then, like, yeah, some chicks were like, yeah, let's fuck. And he's like, okay. And then, anyway, his wife found out about it. And like a fucking, oh, God. You know, this is the thing, too. His wife is older than him. She's like 8, 9 years older than him. And when she found out he was cheating when she wasn't fucking him, you know, she fucking, she took all the pictures and videos that he had of him fucking these chicks, and she sent them to his mom and his sister. Like, what a fucking cunt. His ex-wife is such a cunt. And, you know, people ask me, like, Tika Sim, why don't you fucking simp for his wife or his ex-wife? And it's like, because, like, you know, you can be as angry as you want at somebody, but that's just dirty, you know? You don't fucking do that. And I went on the wrong fucking road. I went on the wrong goddamn road. Ugh, damn it. Where was I supposed to turn? Ow. I was supposed to go on, still on 333. I wasn't supposed to turn right or left there? Really? God, make up your fucking mind, GPS. We're not even in the mountains yet. Fuck, it's September. It's September, which means that it's going to be getting dark sooner than later. And, yep. So we gotta hurry. We haven't even gone into the mountains yet. You know? Need to get in the fucking mountains. Yeah, you gotta honk always when you're going on these side roads, just in case anybody fucking is coming by, just to give them a heads up. Okay, we're backtracking. I was wondering, I was like, what? I'm supposed to turn? No, it goes straight. God damn it. The fucking bug just jumped up and hit my leg. Nice. Okay. Do I turn here? Is this the road that I turn on? Okay, this was the tiny road I had to turn on. Goddamn countryside, having some windy roads and shit that are clearly marked with numbers that I'm just too stupid to look up. Well, anyway, we got a curvy one coming up, so this is cool. Oh, look at this. It's daylight, but look, it's fucking dark. I love that. Love it. Nature, wilderness, cold air from the forest, cooling my body. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, you know, well, I mean, I'm not saying that, like, his wife is at fault, but I'm just like, dude, come on, man. Like, you know, his wife, like, he spilled the beans that his wife, when she was 21, got pregnant by fucking a 15-year-old. You know, like, come on. Like, you're an older person, and on top of that, you're, by Western standards, you're a pedophile, aren't you? Anybody who has sex with somebody under the legal age is declared a sex offender and pedophile, right? And she didn't even just fuck him. She got pregnant, you know? And, like, sure, that's dirty laundry. and people were giving Daniel shit, being like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that. And I'm like, that woman sent his mom and sister fucking those videos and photos of him fucking somebody. Like, and I remember his mom was sending him texts, and he was showing me the text, like, while we were at the bar. And his mom's like, I can't believe you did this. I can never forgive you. You're out of the will. Never come back home. And then, of course, like, a couple months later, he's like, anyway, I'm back at home in England. And I mean, like, wow, like, this guy has probably been around just very, you know, emotionally strong and crazy-ass women his whole life, probably. So, like, you know, when this happened, he didn't even flinch. He's just like, ah, well, you know. He thought it was funny. He's like, oh, you know, well, what a big fucking surprise, kind of. Like, it's the way he reacted to it. And I was just like, Daniel, you know, like, you're in deep shit. And he's like, yeah. Like, just yeah. Just fucking laughing. I'm like, there you go, buddy. There you go. Let it out. But, you know, I mean, at the end, maybe this is what he wanted, though. But then he's making a video being like, I should have stayed with my wife. You know, it was such a bad idea to quit, to stop seeing my wife. And I was like, nah, it was probably better that you did that, dude, you know? It's like, that you didn't need to do that, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't need to stay, man. Like, it's probably better for her to find a guy that she can control better, or at least that is, like, way more alpha than you, that, like, she can kind of latch on to. Because it always goes that way, you know? After, like, big trauma like that, like, they don't want to make the same mistake twice, you know? Do I turn right here? No, I keep going straight. Cool. God, these tiny little country roads. Is this what John Denver was talking about? Is he the one that sang that song? Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Rocky Mama, take me home, country road. Gotta honk whenever you go around these fucking steep places. God, look at how beautiful this is. Daniel, you should be so happy I'm showing off great scenery while talking about your dirty laundry that you aired online. Okay. God, look at these tiny fucking roads. My buddy Vicky was telling me about how he used to have a motorcycle in LA, and he's like, man, he's like, you're taking these corners too wide, man. And I was like, I didn't even know you rode motorcycles. Probably all the people in this area are like, why is this idiot honking his horn? I'm like, sorry, dude, just don't want to die, bruh. Would rather not die. Not yet. Ooh, fuck. Spaghetti, get up there. First gear, buddy. Be the ball. Be the ball, Spaghetti. Be the ball, buddy. Papa believes in you. But anyway, I mean, like, this was a fun little rant, just divulging into what is Daniel. But my battery's going to die soon, so I should probably find some place to pull over. But, yeah, guys, what do you think about Daniel? You know, do you think he should really just delete his old photos so women won't find him online when he's trying to find women on Tinder? There's so much I wanted to say about him. So I don't know. Maybe I'll continue it later, like tomorrow or something. On my way back, I'll make another one. But there we go. But anyway, yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I'm gonna pull in right here to change out my battery. Ugh. But anyway, I'm Papa Tikyo. This has been Tikyo Rants. I love you guys' faces. Thanks for checking out the video, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.